Baby, the ladies of Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17 have officially left ATL and went and gave Scotland a run for their damn money. I don't think Scotland understood what was happening once these ladies touched down. So we got Angela lying, Drew lying, then you got this black Scottish man that had the whole TikTok and frenzy. Did y'all remember last year? I want to say like around this time, maybe like August, where it was this black guy from Scotland and he just talked about, like, you know, just being, you know, from Scotland, and he was very attractive. And that was the same guy on TikTok. And let me tell you, he had everybody in the frenzy. Even me, I was looking like, hold on, wait a minute, we looking like that out there? It really gave like a cultural education on, you know, being black across the diaspora. As Black American, I feel like unless you travel so much, you don't really see black people in like certain places. If you don't travel, you're gonna think that they don't exist. When I went to London, London was so black. Lisbon, Portugal, so black. Like, there's so many of us in so many places, and if you travel, you know that no matter where you go, you're gonna find an African descent somewhere in the atmosphere. Even in the whitest place, you go to Russia, you're gonna find somebody black there. So he had everybody in a frenzy. Even I made a little TikTok video about, you know, the whole thing. But you know, the ladies stopped feeling him when they found out that his wife was white, and after that he just disappeared off TikTok. So I don't know if they used him as like a quick cameo or whatever, or that's really his job. But that was him. I was shocked. I was like, okay, all right. Let's also not forget that Porsha and Kelli made up castle adjacent that they were staying in. It looked so fucking antique and a mess, and I probably couldn't sleep peacefully in there because I'm like, damn, I don't want somebody from the 1400s old great grandma trying to fucking haunt me. So y'all, this episode was really good. Let's get into this. But hold on, wait. Before we get into this, if you're new to my page, my name is Rima, and this is That's Rima TV, and we do weekly recaps of Real Housewives of Atlanta. As you can see, y'all, I'm getting caught up, and so much goes down. I have been an avid Real Housewives viewer, like a lot of you all, especially if you're a millennial. You grew up watching Real Housewives of Atlanta back when Shamea had the fashion show with no fashions. We learned a white refrigerator was a deal breaker when you're looking for an apartment. Because for me, I don't know about you, if you got a white refrigerator, no tea, no shade. But me, no. I do weekly Real Housewives of Atlanta recaps, like I said before. So if you want some unfiltered, unbiased, funny recaps, then this is the place for you. So go ahead and just give the videos a thumbs up if you like it so far. I'm not gonna press you to subscribe. Just give the video a thumbs up just to let YouTube know that you are loving what I am watching, and I will greatly appreciate that. But now for real, let's get into it. All right, so the ladies leave Atlanta and they get to Scotland, and this trip was a birthday trip for Phaedra, but it was also inspired by Porsha's really brief time on the show Traders. Let me tell you, the producers did not come to play. They had them pulling up in a black Land Rover trucks, everything looking official. But I mean, I get it, you know, with the whole castle adjacent, but to me the castle was so like, and like, I'm good for a good period piece. I love a good period piece, but that castle was so fucking ugly. It wasn't even a real castle, and it looked haunted. All the decor, too much carpet, the pictures. I'm like, you walk around late at night trying to get a cup of water, and then you see that picture, them eyes start looking at you. I didn't like it. I just couldn't get into it. And all the decor was giving grandma's house. Like, the outside was gorgeous, but the inside had me question some choices. But we didn't come with the ladies from Atlanta to Scotland to talk about interior decor. We're here to talk about the drama. Now let me ask y'all, if y'all were on this cast trip, who would be your ideal roommate? For me, it would have to be maybe Porsha, because Porsha is like fun, happy, free, go lucky, like she doesn't care. So it would probably be Porsha. But drop in the comments, who would be your ideal roommate? Now let's talk about what happened at the dinner table, because y'all remember in the last videos I said how Shamea was lame if she really did in fact send a cease and desist, and Angela pressed Shamea over comments that she made to her daughter. And I'm a little 50-50 on this. Number one, I just feel like even if you're like an adult, you should never be in the beef of your like parents. Like you should never. I did that as a kid. Any beef my mama had, I had too. And then when I grew up, I realized my mama was the fucking problem. So I just felt like Shamea was out of line for saying that to her daughter. Angela and her daughter are like going through something right now, so don't say that. At first, I didn't think it was a big deal because I'm like, okay, that Shamea, that's Angela's daughter is an adult. So what really is the issue? But then later when things got crazy, now Angela, I love you. I really do, but I'm watching you. If you're gonna be the bone carrier, and you gotta come with some type of facts. You got to. And then there's Drew. I'm gonna breeze past this. So someone brings up the topic about who's ever been with a woman, who has kissed a woman. Everybody has shared their experiences, and then we get a flashback of Cynthia and Porsha kissing, which I completely forgot that happened. That was hilarious. And Drew says, oh, you know, I'm not really into women. I only did it because I was being a submissive wife and I thought that's what I'm supposed to do as a wife. Drew. I'm just saying allegedly. Because I went to school and graduated from Savannah State with my degree in mass communications. And I took a class on media ethics and law, so I know. But Drew, let's be for real, because I truly believe in my heart, this is my opinion, that girl, you are very much a carpet muncher, or you very much like to get your carpet munch. You get very much, if you not the L in the community, you definitely the B girl. So like, I don't know if you're just thinking like, what will your mother think, what will your kids think, what would you had to take a page out of Porsche book and say fuck it. Because girl, we know you're very much into women. Like, be for real. I could see Drew with a good old nasty masculine presenting stud. That's what I could see Drew with. I could see Drew with somebody like Sway's archetype. Like, not exactly looking like her, but masculine presenting. I could see that for Drew, for sure. And another thing is, like, it's not my place to make anybody come out of anything. You come out when you're ready. But the internet has a long memory bank. And if you're gonna make a declaration about like how you're not into women, make sure like you say, hey, I dibble and dabble with women. I thought I did like them, but I realized after some experiences that I am not into it. But don't just say I'm not into women. Like, be so for real, girl. Cause Bravo is good for keeping receipts. So I really hope they bring that up during the reunion. Now let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all believe Drew? Yes or no? Put it in the comments. Now, Porsha and Kelli have a heartfelt moment and they put their beef aside. And I'm gonna be honest. The reason why I roll my eyes is because my video is late. So I'm gonna already say that they already was arguing on Instagram. So was this moment really real? At the time that I did my recap notes, I believed it was real. And one of my favorite things about Real Housewives is when they have that moment of sisterhood and bonding and sisterhood. I love when they have that because it's so good to see Black women together, loving on each other, apologizing, taking accountability, moving forward together. Because, I mean, y'all remember when Real Housewives first started, a lot of them didn't even have to film with each other because everybody's lives was full. They had galas, charity events. We see their family life. They had so much shit going on in their family. We saw them going shopping, doing things with their house. We saw their personal lives. It wasn't all about going to dinner and arguing, and it wasn't. It was literally about them. There are times where you don't even see them film with each other. So for me, seeing that sisterhood, and it was so much, because who slept with what married man? Baby, this is Atlanta. Everybody's fucking everybody And married men are being fucked. Pastor, businessmen, it don't matter. Married men are being fucked. That didn't start happening yesterday. It didn't start happening when Porsha and Kelli. It didn't start happening then. It's been happening. Now remember, Kelli's ex-husband is reportedly suing Bravo for $200 million on top of everything else that Kelli is dealing with this season. And you know, it's a lot. Like when you already got personal stress in your life, you don't have time to be arguing with nobody. So the power of sisterhood, it felt good to see. Even if it wasn't genuine at that moment, or was genuine and something happened between that episode and what I saw on Instagram, I don't know. But Porsha got flowers from me that episode, because it really showed that she is capable. Like I don't get the Porsha hate. Now Scotland is just getting started, and based on everything that we know about this episode 14, it's like this is gonna be a great season. In fact, I'm ready for the reunion. I really am. Like, what do you think? Who do you think is lying more? Is it Angela? Is it Drew? Do you think Shamea is deserving of all this flack that she's getting from the group? And let's talk about it in the comments. Remember, I read every single comment. If you've made it this far,